Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Quantum Psychic Akashic readings, clearings, healings, requests with my wonderful co-host Viviane Heller. Hello, Viviane. Woohoo! Viviane's here.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Lovely to see you all here.
Hello, everyone. And how are you, Viviane? How are you experiencing? There's so much going on, right? We've got Ascension Wave. We've got truth being revealed, big changes in the world. This feeling of people getting ready for families meeting together, that lovely time of year. all the roller coasters that brings, the ups and the downs. And what else is going on? Well, Ascension, your own business and everything in your life. How are you, Mary?
I, considering everything, I think I'm doing great. I felt overwhelmed for a while, but I do feel better. I feel like I had like a recent major energy purge, and that helped feel lighter afterwards. And I feel this time is a good time to also release and reflect. Um, and and I love what I love about this time of the year is the looking forward aspect. That creative manifestation time. I do like this. I see it as like a reset, and then just and tomorrow it's the 12 portal, and I heard it's good time also to do more of that, more of this final release before the new year. Yeah, it's been really interesting. I mean, I know some of my friends, they say, well, they're grounding their energy, but they still feel like it needs extra wave body, like, oh, I need extra grounding, and I feel this overwhelm of emotions and energy, and yeah.
Yeah, me too. I definitely feel I remember making lots of videos about the 21st, right? 21st of December.
Yes.
So it's like quite soon. it's so that'll be really interesting to see how this year enters.
Yeah.
And it does feel like you're saying, like, I would describe it as, for me personally, going through deeper and deeper layers of both purging and shadows coming up. Tonight tonight for me, after our live stream, about half an hour after our live stream finishes today, there's a video I did with my shadow self interview, which is quite funny. That I'm sharing a bit about that. Today, I had this really, I guess I describe it as spirit guide conversation and like reflections and realizations about my own life. And this was all about ancestral wounds. And I kind of feel like now, like it's the epiphany of like, I think I understand them now. Whereas I didn't really fully understand, if I picked one like, addiction, including like addiction to alcohol, what does it mean when you take on an ancestral wound, a pattern, a cycle? Like, what does that mean? And I feel in that example, my soul said, well, John, here you go. You can be addicted to alcohol for quite a while, and then you get to choose what you do with it. Do you choose to end that ancestral cycle so that your son and, that your descendants don't have to go through it? And that's just one example. There's also abandonment, abundance, adultery. There's like a long list of A's. So that was also quite surprising to me. I was like, wow, this is really going deep. So yeah, definitely a lot going on for everyone. And I do feel it's all in the right direction, right? It's what we need.
Yes, absolutely. And you mentioned the, winter solstice. I really enjoy the summer and winter solstice, and it's I take time to go inwards and meditate, reflect, and I do a lot of writing too during this time. And yeah, it's right for like this part of this preparation. But yeah, it's been definitely months of crazy energy, shadows coming to light, shadows that I thought I dealt with before, but they kept coming back to light. And okay, no, you're not done with me yet. Need more work here. And it's been overwhelming time and a lot going on in my life. And but I like um, now I can look back and reflect and see. Um, uh, I feel like I made progress, come a long way, and considering everything that's going on, and so yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
going
doing
to
it.
be a great year. It's going to be a great new year.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Wow. Well, let us know in the chat how you're feeling at this time and with everything that's going on. And often people, there's a lot of things that we talk about openly. For example, you
Hmm.
things like what world leaders are up to, and the winter and the solstice and
Yeah.
weather and all those things. Feel free to share in the live chat also about how you're experiencing ascension symptoms, any
Hmm.
practices that you have that are helping you at this time, such as grounding. Reminds me, I also just bought some tuning forks. I'm looking forward to trying those.
Oh,
To
nice.
see if it helps. If I ever happen to get another migraine, which I hope I don't. And yeah, I think also just um, keeping each other in our hearts at this time, because a lot of people are going through a lot of things all at the same time, and we're not, as a human race, we're not amazing yet at connecting with each other and supporting each other. And I do feel you come to the right place. You found your tribe if you're interested in supporting each other. So please do keep in mind and in your hearts each other, as we're both sharing our requests today and sharing our other life experiences. And a reminder, please do continue to put your requests in capitals. Thank you for the over 23 requests already. And we'll be randomly picking through these today. And if you're asking for a request on behalf of another being, including an animal, just make sure you've got permission, and please put that into your request. Fabulous. Are we good to go ahead and create a safe space?
Hmm.
Fabulous. Let me just drink some water first. Okay. So we're going to create a safe space together. And this safe space, excuse me, this safe space is all about helping us maintain our psychic and energetic safety, making sure that whatever messages, healings, clearings are brought through Viviane and I today, that they are for your highest good and from no other unexpected beings. And also for you to participate in the safe space so that you can receive nice and clearly and cleanly. So please join me as we take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out what no longer serves your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion, nice and loud. And continue to breathe as it feels right for you. Focus your attention on the very center of your heart, where the golden light, the divine spark of your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head, reach up into the sky and up into the stars, all the way up through the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe, until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feel into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source, and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time, from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards through the base of your spine and extend deeper and deeper into the ground, all the way down through the layers of this planet until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connect in your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love at this time and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord all the way up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out the protective golden bubble to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention for your golden protective bubble that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within your space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And as I speak to your heart now, you can, if you choose to, place your hand on your heart and encourage your heart. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. And now, through space and time, I create, with the source light from the highest dimension of Source above, a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live stream and in the replay across Viviane and I's channels. And I set the intention for this session space. Only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission and the highest good, love, and compassion of all can see us, access us, or exist within this session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in for Viviane and I, our guides, our higher selves, our ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And we ask for, with your requests of quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, and healings. And for when we're ready, I ask Archangel Metatron to open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records for Viviane and I to access. And before we start taking and servicing your requests, I'd like to draw your attention to the heart, to your heart, and the awareness of every heart that's in our session today. If you were to allow your heart to soften and open, you'd begin to increase your awareness of the feelings of all of us in the live stream and that join in the replay. An awareness of compassion, forgiveness, love, and equality. Unconditional love for our brothers and sisters of all genders across the world at this time who choose to join us. We are all here for great purpose and reason. Each of us with the choice of leading by example through these purging times of humanity as we reach the end of the year and really shaking off and releasing to the earth just as the leaves have fallen to the forest floors. We release anything that doesn't serve us and we open our hearts to the new opportunities, new abundance, new ways, new ideas, new thinking that will help us together build a new world together with equality, compassion, forgiveness, and abundance for all. And with this, we can get started.
Thank you. That was wonderful. Okay, I'm going to start from the top here and see new request that came in to add to the list. Okay.
Thanks.
Hi, Sonia. Nice to see you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. All 65 of you and 28 requests. Well, 28 and counting as we're tagging them. I'll just skip up the top of the list, make sure. The good thing is we never lose a comment, which I love because YouTube's not great at that, but we will always keep your comment for the duration of the live stream. As long as it's in caps. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. And whose turn is it to choose first today?
I will choose today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty. Thank you all for posting your requests in caps. And then if your name is called, please say hi in the chat. Getting ready here to select our first request.
My ancestors spoke to me today.
Yeah, I want to watch your video about the ancestors. I saw you posted it like a few hours ago.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Okay. More than Val 2945. Please say hi in the chat. You're here.
More than Val 2945. Are you here? It's funny. Yes, More than Val is here. It was quite funny. I was just thinking, wouldn't it be funny if someone had their PIN number? Like in the UK, it's like a four number PIN for your credit card. I thought that'd be so funny. My PIN number is so More than Val, you're asking for a specific message from your guides about current situation at work. Thank you. And if you want to share anything with us about your work, feel free to, or we can go ahead and ask.
Okay.
The first thing your guide is drawing my attention to is there's a lot going on in your mind about your work. It's like there's these thoughts, like this spinning energy. Why is it? And your guide is showing me it's really funny to think about thoughts in a direction. She's showing me anti-clockwise. And really what she means, this is a visual of your thought patterns, just to help you understand that the more you're thinking about it, the more it slows you down. If anything, it starts to complicate things further. And your guide is saying, first of all, to let go of what's going to happen at work. And then second was this feeling just in the upper heart. It's interesting. It's just over to the upper right of my heart that she's showing me. And the message is there's got to be joy. Surely there's joy in work. We can find joy in work. Is this really joyful? Is it what you really want? Yeah, people talking bad. Thank you, More Than Val. I've been there. Not on the receiving end for sure. So it very much felt like a message of let them. Like if people are going to talk bad, it is their free will choice to be destructive and harmful to others, right? We can't control it. There's just this and if anything, if you start to worry about it too much and think it causes you a lot of stress. Like it's this, I really felt the burden, the mental strain. And allow people to make their own mistakes, because all this eventually, when we let it go, right, all of it does eventually, all the truth does eventually come to the surface somehow, and often miraculous ways, like someone accidentally did a reply to all in an email. And your guide is reminding you, imagine if you suspended those thoughts about what people are saying about you, about each other at work. If you took the kind of thinking out of the equation and you focused on your heart, would you change your work? Would you go somewhere? Would you change the role at work, or would you find another place that fills you with more joy? That's what your guide would like you to connect more with. How'd you get on?
Yeah, it's interesting. When I first tuned into her energy, they showed me it's an oracle card. I have one of my oracle cards that has an image of a person really multitasking, and so she was. So I saw her, and she was stressed, like almost like sweating, and then all these different tasks and all these different activities in that she's responsible for, and she's doing her job. It's as she's doing that, she can hear the coworkers walking by and saying negative things, and all that gossip energy, and that heavy vibe, heavy energy. But she's keeping it to herself and doing her work. So clearing and protecting your energy more than will absolutely help you, create that bubble of protection around you while you are unfortunately in this environment. And but it seemed like you were like I said, you're doing your job. You are not getting yourself involved in that. You're not part of that. You're not going around and gossiping. You're not. You don't want to be part of that job, and have good workday, good balanced routine at work. So, and she's asking for guidance with the clearing, like we did in the beginning of the live stream, for creating that bubble of protection around you, connecting to source and Gaia to ground your energy and create that bubble of protection around you.
Yeah, and I'll share with you my meditations for clearing. That'll help as well.
Yes. And so yeah, it's good that you're not absolutely not participating in that, but of course being exposed to that, it's definitely not good. I'll post that to my channel too. I'm just click to the link here.
Yeah, it's great to have like strong boundaries.
Yes. Okay, let me just post that link too.
Wonderful. Thank you, More Than Val. It must be my turn to choose.
Yes.
It's funny, now I don't need to move around so many tabs. I have my phone with me with the music and just turn up the volume on it.
Yes.
But I keep switching accidentally. It's a habit. It's like muscle memory for switching tabs for the requests.
We didn't sense anything more than Val. You asking if there's an entity. It was just for you to protect your own personal energy and your yeah.
I agree. Great. Choosing the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Dreamer 9747. I love your sevens. Are you here, Dreamer 9747?
I saw 777 in front of me yesterday in car driving up. I remember how we like sevens. I like sevens. I like 8 even more. Sorry, okay. You called Dreamer, and are you here, Dreamer? I believe you are.
Yeah, let us know, Dreamer. A career reading. Wow, this is like 2 in a row.
Yeah.
I love it. Of course, it's the time of year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thinking about start writing about your goals, your intentions.
Yeah. Dreamer 9747, are you here? We would love
Probably work lurking or something, but okay. Waiting for Dreamer.
to. Dreamer 9747, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
And the chat goes quiet as we wait for Dreamer 9.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you another minute or less, maybe another 30 seconds. Dreamer 9747.
Waiting for Dreamer to say hi in the chat, please. Please, please. And thank you all for being here and posting your request in caps. Remember to ask for permission if you're asking for someone else or a pet. Mm-hmm. Dreamer, please say hi in the chat. Mm-hmm.
Generic advice,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, so not specific to Dreamer 9747. If there's one thing you can do, if you're thinking of, especially if you're thinking of starting your own business, I would you do your shadow work. And you're thinking, why would I do shadow work? Why would a fear inside of me or an unhealed wound be important for my business? Because you are your business. And so it's literally the best thing you can do is bring love to those shadows deep within you. So I would definitely recommend facing, picking your first fear to face. I don't think we have Dreamer, do we?
No, I
Dreamer.
don't see Dreamer, so you may choose another one. Thank you.
Okey-doke. Choosing the next request. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Oh, it's Bee's Knees. 1034. Are you here? The Bee's Knees. Bee's Knees. 1034. Are you here? Yes, you are here. Yay. Okay. So your request is, please may I have any messages from my guides about my future? I feel like everything I worked towards burned me out. Relationship ended and on a sick leave from work as a therapist. Okay, thank you. Any messages about your future? Two big exhales from us.
Mm-hmm.
The Bee's Knees, your guide is showing me your heart and solar plexus and saying, look at the beautiful flower that exists within the center of Bee's Knees, this beautiful loving energy you hold within you. It's so golden. And you probably can't see my hand because the because the banner's too it's almost covering me. I'll just bring the comments out of the way for now. So I was shown this really beautiful message, which is your energy is sacred, and it's so important that you. Oh, and I just noticed you've got these lovely like a golden sparkle. I don't know if that's meant to be yellow or a kind of peachy color for the heart, but that's
Mm-hmm.
very much in line with what your guide was showing me as a reflection of your energy and saying your energy is sacred, it's precious. Please, please be extremely discerning about who you allow into your energy field, because you're very giving with your energy. And this is, I asked about the burnout, and your guide said this is a period of rest. It's a period of rest and reflection, and you're on a little bit of a vision quest. And by that I mean finding out, the exploration of finding out what's next for you. And whatever you choose, your guide is saying, please, like, do create these strong boundaries. We just heard that in the previous reading. This this strength of your boundaries, imagine yourself being in this, you know, these bubbles you get sometimes like a kid's ride where it's like a big inflatable bubble that they climb inside and they kind of run around on water like in a pond or a little pool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, right? You can take that bubble anywhere. You can go anywhere you want, and you can experience joy. You can see through it. You can experience all the beautiful things outside of you. But if it's raining, if there's heavy energy coming down onto the bubble, it bounces off, and so you're safe and protected inside. And let me ask a bit more about your future. Then the exploration of your happiness. So getting nice, strong boundaries, rest and receiving. Then focus on your happiness. So explore things that fill you with joy. And I'm just feeling that in my upper heart. You'll know if it fills you with joy, right? Time disappears so fast when you're in your joy. And if you want to go back into your therapist work, it's time to really reflect on those boundaries. And your guide's just asking me, saying, Jon, can you share what it's like? And I guess in the form of therapy I do, which is predominantly quantum psychic healing, is that, and psychic readings is boundaries, and that they're almost all of them are written on my website. When you go to the tenets, rules, and guidelines section, a lot of them are actually in this description of this live stream as well. And your guide is saying, if you're going to do that work, you need to have really strong energetic boundaries, and then you also need the people boundaries around it. What you allow in, top 3 things you allow in, 3 things that you block, and then this is an opportunity, especially while you're getting healthy again, is to really reflect on, what is this, what I really want to do. Does it really bring me joy? Does it bring me joy enough to still, with those boundaries, to want to do it? And it's absolutely your free will. I'm not trying to hint at any direction. It's something for you to discover. Because I feel you're more than capable of it, and your guide's supportive of that too. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, I like the message, Jon. I heard something as like, be your own therapist. This is time for you to, yes, really take care of yourself. I heard that the therapist needs care to nurture yourself, breathe, make space for new energy. And then I heard towards the end, I heard release, renew, and reinvent. So even if you're frustrated right now, or questioning, okay, I am, as you wrote in your message here, everything worked towards burned you out, and you had a relationship that just ended. This is all, it's happening for you, not to you. I guess that's what they're trying to say. And you take this time to release and to really take care of you and your energy. And like I say, release, renew, and reinvent. Those are the main themes here, the main part of the message for you.
Yeah.
So it's a new beginning.
The R's are fantastic. And
yes.
Release, renew, and reinvent is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And the bee's knees was saying that they would love to do this kind of work, what you're doing. Thank you for all the great advice.
Cool.
Well, it's you'd be amazing at it. And I do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're, I'm not sure if you've signed up for any of the free courses I offer. The bee's knees. Apologies, my memory's not amazing. But one good place to get started is the 5D Ascension classes, and they're free of charge on my YouTube channel as a YouTube course. It's really just a playlist monitors your keeps track of your progress.
Mm-hmm.
5D Ascension class. I'll just put them in the chat if you've not already signed up, or if someone else is interested. And there's also the Heart Aligned Business Alchemy classes as well, which are alternatively every week with the 5D Ascension classes.
Yes, great opportunity for everyone. It's really generous of you to do this and share.
It's a pleasure.
It's a great opportunity.
I wish
here.
I wish I'd had it when I started.
I know, yeah.
Now that I'm a year and a half on, it's like, yeah, it would be absolutely gold dust for me. Yeah, this is the Heart Aligned Business Alchemy Heartland Alchemy workshops. There's a link there. Yeah, please do sign up. And yeah, this week was the Heart Aligned Business Alchemy, and I channeled a new service live in an hour.
Yes, the dragon. That was so cool to watch.
Thank you. It was such fun. I was so stressed. I mean, not stressed. Someone said in the chat, maybe you could turn your nervousness to excitement, and it did. It like, thank you for whoever commented that. It's like it shifted. Yeah. You can do it, Jon. You can do it in an hour. Don't overthink it. Create it. And currently, it's my positioned as my number 2 service on my website. So just in case you thought I was just playing around, no, I'm deadly serious. If you're interested in the heart,
that was such a cool image too.
Dragon, no, heart chakra dragon fire activation service. That's what it's called. Such fun, and thank you for coming along to that, Viviane.
Yes. Okay.
Is it your turn to choose?
Yes. And I like the business question to read this messages. It's beneficial for everyone. A lot of people in the chat, I believe. That was really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
And I guess the good thing is, a bit like I did, just exploring things, like starting to learn a bit about the things you might want to offer to others. You'll find your joy in one of the things that resonates the most.
Yes.
Or at least one.
All right, I'm getting ready here to select our next request.
Jules Niner.
Jules Niner, 1766. Please say hi in the chat. And I'm adding a couple more requests that came through.
You just said it's like being a teen again. You get to rediscover yourself in a different light. Yes, you do.
So yeah, okay, Jules is here. Thank you, Jules. And you're saying, can I please? That's sweet, sweet Viviane and Jon. Have a Reiki cleansing. My body is aching and my grounding. Meditating seems to help, but doesn't change it enough.
I don't do Reiki. I don't know how to do it.
I feel like Reiki is a bit. I can send Reiki energy. I just feel like I need more time to be effective to do that.
If you want quantum energy healing, I can do that.
Yeah.
That's I'm sure that's the first request I've come across that I just couldn't do. I knew it would happen one day.
Saying a basic cleansing. We can scan your energy and check your chakras in your aura. I feel like Reiki for me to I activate. Once I activate the symbols I like to, spend at least 15 minutes, where usually at least a half an hour, 1 hour. So to be really get the energy flowing. So, okay.
Makes sense. Jules Niner. Oh yeah, there's lots. There's lots of what is this? There's lots of energies in your aura, in your field. What are these? There's lots of them.
I see at least 4 so far.
Yeah, they're kind of all scrabbling around. 6, 5. They're quite fast. 4, 5, 6. They're up towards. I'm seeing them up towards the top. They are moving a lot. What are these? Let me ask your higher self and guide. Your guide says some are parasitic and some are um that they're more neutral. They're like they're cleaning up energy. You know, like those fish that eat the dead skin off your feet
Mhm.
in fish tanks and beauty salons and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, now I see 6. They're around her aura, 2 on top, 2 on bottom, and 1 on the side of the aura. That's how I see it.
I'm just asking if they should all be removed. The one at the bottom still may have some work to do. The others can go.
Mm-hmm.
I can clear these ones out.
Okay.
It's really interesting. It's like they respond to being told what to do. Like they're kind of. It's such a funny feeling. Like if I just tell them what to do, they'll move.
Mm-hmm.
You no longer have permission to be here. Thank you for any positive work that you've done. You can detach now. I'm containing these. Except for the one at the base of the spine, the root chakra. Okay, return to source or never return here again.
So 2 are remaining, right? Or is just 1? I thought 2 I saw 2 at the bottom.
Yeah, it might be 2 at the bottom. I haven't looked. Okay, let's take a look. So I'm just going to scan down rather than take their guides.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to do a scan and whole body and aura first. They're doing something like they seem to be like feeding. It's at the on the root chakra. They're helping draw out some negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm bringing in source light really just to help accelerate that process. So from the highest dimension of source above and coming all the way down through your crown chakra, third eye, throat and heart. So solar plexus feels tighter. It's relaxing your solar plexus. And a tightness around the stomach.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. The stomach area.
That's what they seem to be finishing off with.
Mm-hmm.
What I really want to do is just help bring this to an end now, so we don't need to leave Jules Niner with any kind of anything attached.
It's interesting because when I tuned into the solar plexus energy and that a bit of tightness there, I
Mhm.
could see it looked in a way funny to me the way they did it. They showed me that I saw Jules Niner dancing and screaming, and it was that it was just like we were screaming that energy out and jumping and dancing that energy out with that song. She's a maniac on the floor.
So these entities at the root chakra, there's 2 of them, and they're just when uh like a tick gets full, like
Mhm.
it falls off. These 2 entities are totally full. They can't take any more. And what's happening is they're kind of, as gross as it sounds, they're feeding and then regurgitating some of it back, so it's being pushed back up the root chakra.
Mhm.
These entities are good to go. Let's just remove these. Okay, thank you for your service. Please return to source or never return here again. Yeah, they were much bigger than the others.
Mhm.
Okay, they've certainly had the fill. And then let's drain out now, opening up your root chakra, connecting to you deep into the earth, deep beneath the crust of the earth, into the upper mantle to release that negative energy quite a lot of this is negative self-talk, Jules Niner.
Mm-hmm.
Just releasing. It feels like I keep feeling whenever I go to your stomach and digestion, it's like this kind of zigzagging. I think that's when you were talking about the dancing as well. It's like that zigzag energy. And
so yeah, that dancing, screaming is really to let go of the self-doubt and negative talk.
okay, that will definitely help. Yeah, when you're dancing, it's like you're doing a dance for your solar plexus and stomach. So, touch those parts of your body as you're dancing around and move them, moving your hips and your midsection will really help you. Jules Niner says, I dance a lot. Yay. Keep dancing.
You have to play that Maniac song and do it to that one.
That's right, yeah.
'Cause that's exactly what I heard.
That's beautiful.
I send her some white light and ground the energy again.
And Jules Niner says they have it on iTunes. Fantastic.
I sent white light and grounded the energy, and then I sent her golden light and grounded the energy. So I hope you feel better, Jules. Thank you.
Wonderful. That will be my turn to choose next.
Mm-hmm.
Choosing your next request. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Mark Rhodes 1. Let us know if you're here.
I had a feeling this when I was scrolling. I had a feeling this request was going to
Yeah, me too.
be chosen.
I just get that feeling. The way I feel it is, I hope it gets chosen. It's such a funny thing to say. It's like, I hope that randomly happens.
Yeah. So Mark Rhodes, please say hi in the chat. There was a reason under you're here and you're chosen. So please say hi. You're asking for healing on mental health, and you're in San Francisco. I love San Francisco. I visited San Francisco once. And I love the Golden Gate Bridge. Love that.
I've never been. My my stepbrother lives there. Mark. Here.
Oh, and Mark, you're here. Thank you, Mark.
You've got a really lovely spirit guide, Mark. There's this this visual your guide is trying their best to show me, and I can only describe it as like a kind of like a thinking hat, like a thinking cap. And then in front of it, it's like a stick that comes out and it extends out quite far, but specifically it's 3 steps. So 3 of Mark's steps forwards. And your guide was saying, Mark, you're always thinking 3 steps in advance. And do you know what happens in 3 steps forwards? So if you take this current step plus 2, 3 in total, do you know what happens then? No one knows. It's completely random as far as you're concerned. No one will know. No one can predict what's about to happen in 3 steps. And so it's showing this kind of projection that you're constantly putting out in front of you, in front of yourself, saying, I want to control that thing. I want 3 steps time to be this. I want it to do that. And your guide is saying, please just stop burning yourself out on that future, worrying about the future, because the
Yeah.
vast majority of the time it just never happens. It's never going to happen. And this was just the first message, because your guide feels bad for you. It's like, please, please stop doing that. And I interpret that as well as, message of letting go. It's a huge thing to let go of what's coming next. And for my personal journey, it's been a big thing. Now I've run my own business for a year and a half. I have no idea. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing in 3 months' time, other than dreams, probably, until we decide we're doing something else together. There's no plan. There's no,
Yeah.
I don't know what the steps are. And I'm sure if I'd tried to figure out the steps for this very live stream, it probably never would happen the way it evolved for us. Have you done any scan or?
Yeah, I went straight to the solar plexus because I feel tightness and this anxiety feeling, so which goes on with this what you just described. It's about worrying about the steps ahead and thinking about that, creating this anxiety. And I see an image of him standing in the middle of his solar plexus and just really looking anxious and stressed.
Yeah. It's quite lovely. Your guide is showing me the Golden Gate Bridge and saying, Mark, once they get on the bridge, right, they don't have a choice, right? Where do you think they're going to go? The only choice they can do is like stop or keep going. And it's like that feeling of feelings of let them, let people, other Christians, let them go. And your guide was saying, I don't know if you've tried any mindful meditations, Mark. You might find that helpful, especially for for letting go, and just helping reduce anxiety. So I'll just post in the chat. I do have a 7-day challenge, but I think there's also over 30 mindfulness meditations I created that you may enjoy. It seems so rare that I talk about those, but they are so helpful.
And I'm sending him healing energy now too.
Thank you. I'm just taking a second look at the crown chakra as well. Yeah, and another suggestion your guide has is a big reason why, and I feel mindfulness helps kind of with the first step of this, right? Which is, there's a reason why you're struggling a lot with the anxiety of what's ahead of you, is because your mind feels disconnected from your body and feels like kind of blowing around in the wind without a strong foundation. And the foundation it's really seeking is your heart. So mindfulness meditation will help you bring you closer to just calming your mind and creating a bit of space and help you connect more with your body. And if you want to continue on to something like the spirit guide meditations that then help you connect back into your heart more, that'll really help. When we say things like, we're worrying about someone, oh, they're going to do something, or they're going to say something about me, or they're going to do a thing I don't want them to do. It's a very kind of logical anxiety that we have. And then that feeling when we say, oh, just let them. So what? What's the worst that can happen? And even if that happens, it's not that bad. And it's just not worth my energy worrying about whether they're going to do it or not. And so there's that feeling in the heart of, actually, it's quite liberating to just let that go. Yeah, I do feel that a regular practice will help you as well, Mark. And sending so much love to you. Hope that helps you.
Yes, that would help him.
Let us know in the chat, Mark, how you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making sure we've got everyone tagged. I think we do, yeah.
I kept seeing the ocean too.
Oh, lovely.
I kept seeing the ocean as connecting to Mark's energy.
Ah, and I think the song that was playing was Ebb. It's called Ebb and Flow.
Yeah, and that was that's interesting to this part of the message, because I kept seeing that it was something about the waves and waves taking away his worries and his anxiety.
Oh, that's lovely.
So yeah, wonderful. Guess it's my turn now. Okay.
Thank you. A reminder for everyone, please do put your requests in capitals.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the hearts. So productive, distracting from what lurks inside.
Have Donna C Love 11. Please say hi in the chat. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, John, for posting the links.
It's a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark was saying, I'm feeling scared, but I hear what you're saying. I'll try. Oh, I feel you. Yeah. I don't, in many respects, I feel like my daily meditation practice saved me, and then also, because it did, especially, and then revolutionized my life. It's not what I was expecting. It definitely took me away from a place of fear. There's still definitely scary times on the journey, but it's definitely a lot easier now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, waiting for Donna C Love 11. Please say hi in the chat if you're here, so we can help you.
Donna C Love.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the 11th of December as well, which is good.
Yeah.
Donna C Love, are you here?
Mm-hmm. Waiting for Donna.
It was funny, at one point earlier we had over, I don't know, 120 or something people in the live stream, and then it kind of like it bounced up and down a few times. Like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Donna C Love, are you here?
Donna, if you don't say hi, I'll have to choose someone else. So waiting for Donna C Love 11. Mm-hmm. A few more seconds.
Thank you everyone for sending love to Mark. That's so kind.
Yeah.
It all helps, right? It all helps.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't see Donna, so I'll go ahead and select another request.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if you're here.
Silk is still. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Silky still, please say hi in the chat. If you're here. Oh, you're here. Whoa, that was fast. Thank you. So you're saying, I would like to request a healing, clearing. I have inflammation throughout my body. I also have a great deal of joint pain. Okay, thank you.
Sharing. And thank you for your request. And just asking all the other beings that we've been working with to take a bit of we can work with Silky Steel. There seems to be a lot of energy being absorbed, which is causing inflammation. So absorbed from the outside. I think there's something going on inside too. I don't feel this is the whole story, but part of what's going on inside of Silky Steel is an upgrade, and the it's quite tough on the body, and one of the reactions is the body's bringing in, like, allowing more negative energy from outside to come into the body. It's like to help hold down the vibration. What do you perceive, Viviane?
I feel the energy, and they showed me an image of her lying down on ice. I'm trying to understand why they're showing me that, and I feel this cooling energy. Especially on my legs.
Yeah, I can feel this like cool breeze now around my head and shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
The ice is something to do with melting. What is it doing? Oh, it's drawing. I don't quite understand how it's working, but it's drawing some of the energy out, some of this negative energy out of the aura on like the outer physical layers, the skin. I'm just going to help with that process.
Saying, yeah, my legs feel heavy and I'm having trouble breathing.
Oh. Just working on releasing energy out through your hands and feet and root chakra and deep into the earth. Yeah, it's really thick. It's really thick, dark energy.
Yeah, I see her silhouette now covered in ice, a layer of ice.
It seems this is your guides helping with repair. It reminds me of muscle repair and supporting circulation.
Mm-hmm.
Just clearing out this density. I'm then just going to work on your aura as well. I'll let you focus on the body, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to use some dragon-like language gently to burn away anything around the aura that serves you. And sending this deep into the earth. Yeah, it's like you have this magnetic effect towards negative energy. It seems to be part of one of your abilities. Silky Steel is like this ability to attract in energy, like a magnet with little metal shards around it, like they stick to the outside. And it's fine to use that ability. You could clear the energy of a room, for example, but you also need to keep it moving and to release it from you if you do bring it into your own field and body. I'm going to help with your boundaries and protection with a bubble of source light from the highest dimension of source above, placing this around the outside of your auric field, surrounding all aspects of you, silky steel, setting the intention on the energies and entities with your permission. Your highest good, love and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within your space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And set the intention for this bubble that is solely under the control of silky steel. It can be removed at any time you wish. It will only exist for as long as it serves your highest good. Yeah, it just feels like there was nothing there before. Okay. I can do empathic healing, says Silky Steel.
A center healing energy, and this time looked like it's liquid, like a liquid emerald green coating around her.
That's beautiful. Silky Steel says, it says, can I have a hard time protecting myself when I do it? Regarding empathic healing, yeah, it is. It is dangerous work. there's no other way of describing the work like this that Viviane and I are doing is definitely high risk. And I didn't have to create protection around myself with any other job I've done, and maybe I should have. Maybe it would help too, but it's definitely, I felt doing healing for others. This is what I felt with you, Silky Steel. If you're doing healing for others, just taking on their energy is you're literally transferring their ailments, their conditions to yourself. And that's what I felt you were doing. That's one of your gifts, and the other person's going to thank you so much. They're going to be so grateful. They're going to say, that's amazing. You're the best healer in the world. They'll want to book you again. However, as I've learned in the past from doing that, it is extremely dangerous, and I definitely encourage safe practices. And as luck would have it, I have a free meditation practices. I actually created it when I worked last year in a hospice, and I was doing reflexology for people. And I created the practitioners' meditations, and so they're designed for hands-on or remote healing, like Viviane and I are doing. So this would really help you, the practitioners meditations. They're great for your health. So I feel they're really good for what you're experiencing just now. And you were saying, Silky Steel, that you haven't done healing for others in a while because of your health. Like, try those same practices in the 5-day practitioners meditations, because they'll help clear your energy, create strong boundaries, and it'll also help you with if you decide to go back and do some of that healing for others. Thank you for sharing the links, Viviane.
Okay, so
Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Choosing your next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. I am Lulu. Are you here? I am Lulu. I am Lulu. Are you here? Thank you, Silky Steel. Yeah, please do. I hope you enjoy those meditations. They help me a lot, and they still do. Still do them. Let us know I am Lulu if you're here. And hello to all the work lurkers, people doing the chores and lurking, or you're just doing nothing lurking. That's also cool. Hello to you. I am Jon Binnie. In 2017, I was a lurker. Wonderful, you're here. And it's only saying 555. It's funny, it's 5:45 here in the UK. Okay. So you're asking for work lurking, says I am Lulu. Okay. Fantastic. Just tell them all you've got to stop. You've got much more important things to do than work. So you say, may I have a clearing and a message from my guides for my highest good going into the new year? And then what's the emoji? Is that like a Christmas tree and a snowman? Is that what it is? It's so tiny on StreamYard.
Yes, it is. What would you like to do? Do you want to do the clearing or the message?
Ooh, I'll do the message, please.
Okay.
So as first shown, I'm Lulu, that you sometimes struggle with asking, and your guide was showing you as a little island. You know that saying, "Every man is an island." So like it felt like that, and then said that's all about to change for you. At very least, the opportunities are about to change. And as shown into next year, other people coming into it's a funny way of describing this, like your fields. You know, your it's like we have like our friendship circles, and I was shown this circle around you where your circle of trust, if you like, where you allow people in, and some people are really interested in coming in closer to you and supporting you, and you supporting them in friendship. And your guide says take it really gentle and slow with these people. It's not many. It's like, to begin with, it's like one or two people, and they've been positioned. What's the term they're using? They're saying divinely orchestrated. I love that. So these are people at your matching frequency coming into your friendship circle. Yeah, and your guide says also, be really upfront. So this is a relatively new thing I do, is, for me anyway, with friends, or new friends, as I introduce my boundaries really early on. So one of my boundaries, if you don't know me, is I don't really do random phone calls or video calls. And a lot of it's to do with my work, and I have to really pace myself. So I can't just, come off of an energy healing for someone and then dive into an ad hoc chat with someone for an hour. I always have to like plan ahead, or I do like voice notes and DMs, these sorts of things. So this is what your guide was pointing me at, saying, have a little think about that when you're connecting with people, because that's some of the things that are putting you off. You know how we don't talk about our boundaries until later in friendships and relationships. We kind of wait until maybe one gets breached, and then we go, oh, hang on, I don't like that. I'm not happy about that. Or happened several times. Then we're like, I really don't like this. I don't think I like you. And if you just put that up front, although it feels a bit funny to say it, it's so powerful. Because you know what? If someone sticks with you, you're like, I got that out of the way. And if they really didn't like that, if they were going to be, in my case, I don't know, someone that would like call me every day. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I'll just call John. And I'm like, no. um, it feels really empowering for you to both connect more, because I kept seeing like the spider web like connections. They're lovely to connect with people, and also doing it on your own terms.
That makes sense, because when I started clearing her energy, I heard release and let go, as you're holding on to things that are not yours. And yeah, definitely have those boundaries set up and make them clear to others. I just need to ground the energy after.
Wonderful. Yeah, and there's no rush with friendships, right? Just take your time. Oh, Amlu says, excellent advice. I really dislike people interrupting my dinner time, and I don't like to talk on the phone while I'm eating. So that's a big one. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Big go.
Yes. Wait a minute. I'm like Simpsons, whenever the Simpsons eat, they're like, at dinner time. Amlu says, those that know me know when I answer and just say I sat down for supper, they say okay and call me back. Yeah, that's I would have some sort of social overload if someone phoned me, especially while I'm eating. I'm like, no, that's like two things at once. How will I go?
Yeah.
My wife has a little she works in a school, and she has a little badge on, and it has like a little dial on it, and the dial is your social battery.
Yeah.
That, and she said, oh, it's my social battery, and it said it's at 8, and I said, what do you think mine's at? And she says 2. Well, it's much higher at the start of the day.
Wow, that was funny. Thank you. I'm Lulu.
Yeah,
I'm ready to select our next request.
thank you.
Moving.
This world and all those chances. We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat. If your request is called, all requests in capitals, please.
Justine.
I could just stick my nose over the top. It's such a big message.
Justine, Juju's 6497. Please say hi if you're here. Oh, you're here. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Say hi, Jon and Viviane. Could I please have healing for my neck and spine? It's causing problems with my arms, legs. Doc says nerve damage. But I'm trying to heal myself meditating. Wonderful. Okay, healing for neck, spine. All right.
Thank you. And the first thing I'm doing is just bringing in source lights all the way down through your chakras and spine. And I'm really just using it to just fill the areas and scan at the same. Oh, yeah. I see this nerve damage in darker areas with like darker lines running down the spinal cord. Do you see them, Viviane?
Initially, I'm noticing something on the back of her neck.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see the spine. Yeah, I see some dark lines. It looks to me as if someone, and like if her silhouette was on paper, someone grabbed a black marker and just went
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's such a, ever since I've brought in that source light, such a stark contrast.
mm-hmm.
Um, what I'm not sure is, I wanted to check, is it actually her, is it her nervous system, or is it something else attached to her?
And what I see behind the neck, it's like a black line too. It's wider than the ones on the spine.
Mhm.
It's wider than her head.
Oh, these are part of the nervous system, but they have a really dark, thick energy inside of, like, it's like a toxin inside of them. Archangel Raphael suggesting I just gently pull on the nerves
Mm-hmm.
and start to, like, I'm running my fingers down and just gently squeezing this energy out. Just do one at a time and see how this helps.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care whether it's living or not. I just treat it respectfully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I look inside these lines, it looks to me like a thick liquid.
Yeah, yeah. I've just emptied one. I'm just going to bring in source love energy into that nerve. Okay, right. Just get rid of this dark, heavy energy. Archangel Michael, please return this to source or never return here again. Yeah, it's interesting. His words were neurotoxin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it felt living to me. It does feel it's connected to what you're experiencing up at the spine, like it's like it originates from further up. Okay, let's drain this. I'm going to do the second one now.
Mm-hmm.
This one's thicker. I'm just taking my time. Return to source or never return here again. Okay, and there's a third one to do. This one feels thinner, but it's like a kind of sharper energy to it. Return to source or never return here again. And I'm just going to seal off and heal those endings of the nerves
Mm-hmm.
and place them back into spinal column. Okay. And have you done work on the neck at all?
No, I was about to start that now.
Thank you. I'll let you do that. I'd like to
Mm-hmm.
find out what Justine can do after today's healing that will help.
Mm-hmm.
Her guide was showing me it's some that one of the causes of this was her own Kundalini energy. It does feel lightly what you're working on just now is an entity, a
Mm-hmm.
negativity, and at least the first, probably the second of the strands of the nervous system and the spine that I was working on were kind of like waste of this entity, like the
Yeah.
residue, and then the last one did feel like part of it. Um, your guide was describing, Justine, ways to promote your spinal flow. Okay, gentle movement. She's showing me, for example, gentle dance, and it's lovely. Like you're holding yourself, listening to some gently flowing music, listening to ocean waves, ocean meditation music, and also in the shower as well. I'm being shown you're standing in the shower, and you could practice this each morning, and imagine that the area at the top of your head, so it's just behind your crown chakra, is opening up and gently allowing the water to enter in through your body. And it comes in through the center of your spinal column and flows all the way down and then out through the root chakra. And so this will really help promote that constant flow of energy, your spinal flow.
So I removed what was behind her neck, and I'm sending healing energy to her head and neck. Just felt that it needed to start. I needed the way I was shown the green light at the center of her head and expanding into the whole head and the neck.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. And Justine was saying, I didn't think it was an entity. It's been relentless. Yeah, it's interesting. I wasn't sure for quite a while, as you can tell, whether it was conscious or not. There's this phenomena as well, which is we are capable of creating our own entity attachments, and it usually takes longer. And it is interestingly often connected with our Kundalini energy, this like life force energy that we have within us. And what it tends to require, that process tends to require us being having stagnant energy, stuck energy for quite a long time before it becomes really dark and dense, and then eventually it can end up in this situation where it starts to have its own consciousness. Like it's almost like we've delegated consciousness to it. I hope that helps you, Justine. You were just saying it's such a big relief. I think you were saying
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
such a big relief. Some hearts. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I sent more energy from the top of the head to the body and grounded the energy. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. And yes, a reminder, all your requests in capitals, please. And we are randomly selecting them as we go. If you wonder why we close our eyes and make funny noises, well, I do anyway.
Yes.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Wow. I can't believe it's 4 minutes past 6 p.m.
Wow. Wow.
I remembered once in my life. You did it, John, once. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Choosing the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Angie Gutierrez, 223. Let us know if you're here. I'll put the chat back on as well. There we go. Are you here, Angie? I always used to ask people what their New Year's resolutions are. It's a very Scottish thing to do as well. But I don't really do those anymore. Do you ever do any resolutions?
No, I just have an overall intention. I don't write lists of everything. Just focus on living my best life.
Yeah. Clear. As I'm telling Source and all those angels up there, I am not giving up coffee this year.
Mm-hmm. I just reduced coffee from 2 to 3 cups a day to 1 cup a day, one good cup of coffee a day, and then just tea or a hot chocolate the rest of the time.
I must admit, I was going to take a photo today. There's a. I'm really proud of our whole family. There is a packet of biscuits, and they're like these ginger chocolate biscuits. Oh my god, they're so good. And it's an open packet, right? And they're only half of it's eaten. It's been like that for days. I'm like, this is incredible progress. this is huge. I would have devoured them within 10 minutes, and then just felt bad about it. So I do feel, at least
Yeah.
with diets and snacking habits, I guess when you do the real shadow work and you actually address the root cause, like lack
Yeah.
of love and
Yes.
lack of abundance and fear, you don't need to fill it with biscuits, right? You need
Yeah,
to
with
fill
the
it with
intention. So I
love.
don't end of the year, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And usually when you do, I feel like when you just write those lists, you end up you start and then you don't you end up letting fall into bad habits again. But when you focus on, like you said, the shadow work and then your intention in your day to day, and um, that's usually what I focus on. To then all those that helps you live your best life, because you're going to be setting that intention. I guess, yeah, just like say, have a better diet, have a better track your shower. You don't need to eat all those biscuits, like I said, those cookies.
Yeah.
And Angie is here. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Angie. Okay. And you're asking for healing on your kidneys.
Okay.
It's really interesting. Your guide is showing me, Angie, your whole body, and then describing and showing me this vision of water flowing through your whole body. And I was asking, why are you showing me this? I don't quite understand. And just saying the kidneys are having to do extra work, and it's like a purification of
Mhm.
your blood that would really would help the kidneys.
She's saying she's in a lot of pain and they're not filtering right. There's protein in urine, and she's
Oh,
has type 2 diabetes.
okay. So just asking how to help clear. Would you be able to work on the kidneys, Viviane, and I'll work on the rest of the body?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to clear any toxins and help purify your body. The source of energy from the highest dimension of source above. And I'm flowing this source energy. I'm connecting into your crown chakra to go through your chakra system and your light body, opening up your hands and feet and your root chakra to release anything into the earth that no longer serves you. And also feeding this into your nervous system and then into your arteries, veins, your meridians, bones, muscle, every cell now, just saturating your body, the source love energy, and just release. You may choose to put your hand on your heart engine, just breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Just release anything now. Let go of this toxic energy that no longer serves you. Some of it's your own, some of it's what you've received from others. Doesn't need to reside here in your body anymore. Releasing to your head, neck, shoulders, out through the arms and hands. That's really good. And just relax your hands, the nerve endings, just chakras in your hands and feet. Down to the chest. Down towards the stomach and hips. And then down through the legs. Releasing through the root chakra, base of your spine, deep into the earth, down to your legs, all the way down to your feet and your toes. Opening up the soles of your feet to release this energy. Okay, and then your guide is also suggesting to increase the electrolytes in the water of your body. And I said, where do we get that from? And your guide said, from the earth. I was like, okay. So I'm going to help with your grounding cords, just making sure your heart are deeply connected into earth. I'm going to extend that all the way down into the core of Mother Earth and asking Mother Gaia, please also send back all the electrical energy that she needs at this time for highest good. And just bringing that gently up into your body and just allowing it to permeate across your body. To help charge you. Pay attention to your heart. Just reassuring your heart and calming your heart chakra, ensuring a strong connection up to your crown and down to your root. Good. Bring alignment to your chakras. Okay, good. How'd you get on, Viviane?
Yeah, focus on the healing for the kidneys, and interestingly, they there's like the whole area was surrounded in green healing light. There at one point, this light started to form a spiral at the center of her body, that area, and it kept spinning throughout the remaining healing. And I'm going to now it's time to ground that.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Beautiful. I must admit, this is like this is why I'm not a doctor, right? When you heard me say it live when the guide said it's all about the water in the body, John. It's like what is it? What does a kidney do again? Why are you telling me about water and then the electrolytes? I don't even know what they are. And the guide's saying, the electrolytes. And I'm like, I don't know. And it literally took me to Google afterwards, like, wow, literally this guide is trying to teach me how a human kidney works. So that we learn something new every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that helps you, Angie. Let us know. I hope you're feeling better.
Okay.
And it did feel, I was trying to think, I didn't get any like direct advice about how you can prevent it in future, but it felt like you are absorbing quite a lot of negative energy from others. Like some of it was a mix of yours and other people's energy. And you know what water's like? The water of us is programmable,
Yeah.
right? And so when it just absorbs negative energy from others, it's like we're kind of immersing ourselves constantly in that negative energy. Angie says, "Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm vibrating." Well, that's beautiful. I'm feeling better. That's fantastic. Yeah, do take good care of yourself, and yeah, please keep up strong boundaries. I encourage a daily meditation practice with strong boundaries. It's hard enough dealing with our own negativity without having to deal with others, right? And once you clear out others, once you have strong boundaries, you're just left with your own negative self-talk to deal with. Okay. Whose turn is it?
I believe it's my turn now. Thank you. Okay, going back to the requests. All right.
Spoke to me today, sharing their wounds. Many. You choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called.
Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Please let us know if you're still here. Sonia Ross, Intuitive Messenger. They'll be joining us again in January.
Okay.
Sonia. Oh, and you're here. Thank you, Sonia. You're saying greetings. May have a healing and clearing for a procedure I had on my uterus last week. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. I'm just going to respond to Stephen, who was asking about boundaries, or at least saying that they have problems with boundaries. I suggest the 14-day Spirit Guide Meditation Challenge. It does include a whole 1-hour video about setting boundaries. It's useful to have, I just put a link in the chat, it's useful to have all these things together. So you start to practice with the boundary first, and then you go through like the hour video to create your own. Okay, so you'd like a healing clearing for the procedure that you had last week. Thank you. And it's lovely, Sonia. I can feel Sonia just like relaxing and readying yourself. So thank you for that. It's a big help. I've just begun filling your body with source light. I feel you've been doing some of this yourself as well, Sonia. Just running this down through your chakras and coming down the sacral uterus. I'm just going to help. I was just spending a little bit of time just seeing what's been happening there around the uterus, and then also just clearing some energy around I think it's on the upper right hand side. Okay. Return to source, or never return here again. There's this really lovely feeling of birthing, like rebirthing yourself, Sonia, and some of that energy that was in. This is like a 2026 Sonia rebirthing, and it felt like some of that darker energy, the heavier energy, was almost like with the things you birth, like create, injecting some of that with more dense energy. So just clearing that out feels like it'll help. What do you see, Viviane, or perceive?
When I tune into the area of her body, I felt that the uterus itself, because of the procedure that was she said was done last week, it's feeling like a fragile to me.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And I started sending green healing light to it, and it filled the whole space with the light, and then the light turned into a shimmering green light to me, and I'm just like really concentrating it there. I didn't really see anything specifically, but I had this overall sense of fragility, just to remind her to rest and take it easy and take good care of herself and hydrate and all that.
Yeah.
And now I see the area being wrapped in a green blanket.
Yeah. It's funny, I saw it just as you were saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely continue to nurture yourself and to be really gentle with yourself, Sonia. It feels like your healing's on the right track. And your guide is just saying to me, this work, you know how to do this work, Sonia.
Mm-hmm.
Just also be gentle with yourself with energy healing work. So,
Yeah.
for instance, if you've done a day of in one day, if you've done some healing on yourself, the next day, don't just immediately jump into healing. Just scan and just check and be gentle. And then you may get the feeling, okay, I'll just wait until the next day, and I'll scan again. And it's like, so in other words, you're always asking your body, do I need help? Do I need support? Rather than
Mm-hmm.
jumping straight in. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I'm just like, you need to get better, Jon. And I'm like, like source lights and start going straight
Mm-hmm.
in every time to try and help. But it does feel like you're definitely on the right path, and I hope that that helps you. Well done, and best of luck with your recovery. We look forward to seeing you here in January.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing you, and take care, rest, and take care of yourself. So yeah, everything looked good. It was just that, I need care, I need rest, and to continue the healing process. Oh,
Yeah.
Justine has a lovely comment for us. Right there. Oh. Justine is giving us a feedback. Lovely. Thank you, Justine. She's saying, you're better than a doctor for sure, 100%. You both gave me instant relief from relentless pain. Yesterday's hospital visit, I got 5 needle wounds and bad news, so I'm sorry.
Oh. I find it
Hmm.
really hard to go into hospitals. Energetically, hospitals are just really tough.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
tough to go to,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you have any kind of sensitivity to
Yeah.
energy. When you go into hospitals, like, oh, it is tough for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone has an energetically enjoyable experience. But yeah, thank you, Justine, and thank you, Sonia. I'm wishing you both best on your healing journeys.
Yes.
I think I'll need to. I won't really have to squeeze in another, so I think that'll be us today.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. The time flew by, and it's such an honor to help you on your journeys at this time.
Yes.
And we're back together Monday.
Yes.
And is Chloe live tomorrow? I think she
I
probably will.
believe she is. I think she's. I think I heard she's going to be taking a couple weeks off, but I believe she's on tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
she's
think
on at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, 4:30 p.m. UK time. So it's yeah, I believe she's on
excellent.
here. Yeah, thank you all for being here. And like John said, we will be back on together on Monday, and I also be live on Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So just check our channels for the links and updates. Make sure you're subscribed to us if you're not. Thank
That's right. Yeah, you must be subscribed. Lars had a question, which was before we go, which is about isn't that cool? Look, a black heart, and look, I'm holding labradorite.
Yeah.
A quick question about your meditations, John, which I do daily. Do you suggest crystals, stones? Is it okay using them during? Thank you so much. Yes, you can. I mean, you can use anything that you choose to work with, right? I would say every object carries energy, right? Because really, objects are, they might look physical, right? But they're energy first. And
Yeah.
so, and things like crystals have consciousness. So, hey, buddy, you can talk to, you can talk to them, right? And you can
Mhm.
help clear them and cleanse them. And the same if you're using like a pendulum. What else do people use? Water, um, magic wands. Sometimes they'll work with different plants. You can use any object you want. Just make sure you keep it within your protective bubble, and especially if the object has any degree of consciousness, make sure you're helping clear it and you're having a dialogue with it. So not giving your power away to it. And that's in all honesty, that's one reason why I don't really work with physical objects, is because I don't like to give my power away to other objects. I just love the way this crystal feels. And so I'm still a bit of I used to be a hoarder of crystals, now I just have a limit of 4. And yeah, it is safe. You can just
Mhm.
do it consciously. Do you have any tips, Viviane?
I agree with the crystals. Yes, you can do hold a crystal. I most of the time I don't use a crystal when I'm meditating, but there are times that I did have a specific crystal. For a while was a rose quartz, and I also used a beautiful malachite
Mhm.
stone, like for a couple of specific meditations. But most of the time, I don't use a crystal, but I love working with crystals too.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. I will bring our session to an end. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron. Please close the Keshe records, close the Keshe records, close the Keshe records. Asking all of us to step outside of the shared session space, thanking all souls that participated today. Please leave the shared space and remain in your individual protective bubbles for as long as you choose, as I close the shared space down and return to source or never return here again. Please do get plenty of rest, drink as much water as it feels right for you. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. We're back Mondays and Thursdays. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Viviane. Take care, everyone. We'll see you
Bye,
soon.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Goodbye.